Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. The judiciary has been fingered as a key culprit in the protracted crisis in Rivers State. And this is coming from the APC chairman in the state, talking about Tony Okocha. He didn't stop there. He went forward to talk about even Amaechi, who fairly recently has told Nigerians what to do to get power out from the hands of the current president, Tinubu. However, you get to hear the position of Fubara's Commissioner of Information in respect to what the person of Tony Okocha had said. Also, you get to hear what a strong ally of Amaechi has given as his response to Tony Okocha. All of this coming our way in a jiffy. The Tony Okocha All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State has said that the judiciary is a problem and cause of the protracted political crisis in the state. Okocha explained that when a matter is in the superior court, the lower court ought to ban or hand off the matter. But he lamented that the case is different in Rivers State, alleging that judges in Rivers State are playing games with political cases, which according to him has escalated the crisis in the state. Addressing newsmen in Port Harcourt, Okocha accused Governor Fubara of disregarding court judgments. He said the law must be obeyed because if there is no law, the society is headed to anarchy and chaos. In his word, says the judiciary is the problem behind the political crisis in Rivers State. The judges in Rivers State are aware of the judicial processes, yet they go ahead to make pronouncement on the People Democratic Party congresses in the state, even when the Superior Court says otherwise. They are aware of the judgment by Federal High Court Abuja on the matter. Recall that there are 4 court orders sequel to the congresses conducted by the PDP in Rivers State. 3 of the orders issued by High Court in Rivers State stopped the congresses, while a Federal High Court ordered in Abuja on July 23, 2024, presided by Justice Peter Lifo, permitted the PDP to proceed with the exercise. But on January 13, 2025, the Rivers State High Court, presided by Justice Stephen Jumbo, notified the congresses. Okocha further alleged that the governance in Rivers State has taken a backseat despite buoyant federal government allocation accruing to the state and internally generated revenue. He also scoffed Fubara zero in agriculture, education, and housing, saying there are no vivid policies and monitoring in such sector. But in a reaction, the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Joseph Johnson, said Okocha no longer exists in the state because the court has long acknowledged Emeka Bekee as the APC chairman. He urged the public to disregard any comments from him as they are irrelevant. Johnson disclosed that the state government under Fubara is focused on doing profound work which the masses are testifying to. In his word, he says that the state government has 3 broad approaches geared towards making uncommon impact in the state. They are education, health, and agriculture. We are running and doing very well. In fact, we have 8 school meetings on Friday, and the Commissioner for Health announced that the state is rehabilitating 135 primary health care centers. This is a feat that is not common. Such feat is being recorded in other sectors as well, like agriculture, infrastructure, and so on. In fact, by March this year, we will start another round of project commissioning in the states. This is quite interesting, this immediate interception by the Fubara's administration. Now, interestingly, Tony Okocha did not stop there. He also had to throw some tantrums at the former Minister of Transportation, who had also been a governor in Rivers. They're talking about Rotimi Amaechi. Don't forget that Rotimi Amaechi had slammed Tinubu and had also given Nigeria a clue on what to do come 2027. Now, Chief Tony Okocha criticized his former boss over recent remarks suggesting that President Tinubu would not relinquish power in 2027 and that Nigerians should rise up against politicians. Now, Amaechi, who is a former Minister of Transportation, stated last week that politicians are in Nigeria to steal, maim, and kill to remain in power. If you think Tinubu will give it to you, you are wasting your time. Now, reacting to the comment, Okocha also accused Amaechi of attempting to incite the public against the government and craving anarchy. He made some very strong remarks and opened up to Nigerians about what the true intention of what Okocha meant. And interestingly, Amaechi's ally and APC chieftain, Chief Eze Chukwuemeka Eze, has dismissed Okocha as totally irrelevant in Rivers politics. He listed over 18 projects credited to Amaechi's tenure as minister, including the 120 billion Boni Bodo Road, the Bobo Channel Bridge, and increased cargo activities at One Port. This is Okocha seems to be the one fighting virtually everyone, trying to see how he can get the attention of the president by fighting all his enemies for him. And Fubara is not left out in it. We've seen several cases of his speech trying to paint the judiciary black and refusing to acknowledge the fact that when we talk about judiciary, when we talk about law, we also take into consideration what is called jurisdiction. The issue of Rivers State is not meant to be decided in Abuja because it concerns, especially if all the people involved in the case are living in Rivers State. How then is it right for you to take such a case outside the shores of Rivers State? And I think that's where the problem is. If there is someone that should be called to order, is actually the judges in Abuja, because already it's provided in the Constitution the issue of jurisdiction, a case that has to do with a particular place where all the defendants and claimants are in a particular state. It is the High Court there that should handle it, lower court there that should handle it. Possibly when there is an appeal, we can move, then the Supreme Court will handle it at the national level. But outside of that, it is totally wrong for you to have a case that it has to do with Rivers State. You hijack it immediately, run straight. For example, the case of, the Congress. This is Rivers State Congress. It has everything to do with Rivers State. And the parties involved is, former governor of the state who is from Rivers State. And the same thing, all the people that are going to both the local government congresses, the state congresses, all of them are from Rivers State. Then if there's an issue that has to be clarified in court, why should you go to the federal level, to clarify it? It was a way of disdaining, the federal high court in Rivers State. And I thank God that at the end of the day, the whole thing has been squashed. We are hopeful that, they will be forced to align with the right thing. We are not taking sides, neither are we trying to stand with Fubara. But what is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. You can't have a case in Rivers State and you want to leave the shores. And unfortunately, just as it has been clearly pointed out, I think he should be more concerned with getting himself officially recognized both by law and by the party. Because right now he claims to be the chairman of the party, but unfortunately the court does not recognize him. Emeka Beke is the person that was given that position, but then he's still parading himself as, the APC chairman in Rivers State, while the court says no, that is Emeka Beke. And until Emeka Beke finishes his 2.5 years that is remaining, there is no way he will come on board. But come on, he doesn't even give a hoot. I think a few weeks ago, they had conducted congresses. But come on, that is absolutely against the law, because already there's a court order to that effect that or court judgment, not even an order, a court judgment to that effect that it's Emeka Beke, that it's the rightful person to sit as the APC chairman in Rivers State. We'd like to leave it there. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your standpoint?